I'm here to address, I don't know if I should mention names or not, because we ain't gonna give him clout like Dirk said. Don't respond to shit with Vaughn.
Man, don't respond to shit with Vaughn.
But I gotta respond. Alright, so first thing I want to say is condolences. Nobody died, but my condolences to you, Mr. Dante. Oh, it's hard losing something that you worked so hard for. A label of yourself. Feel me? Your car is a label of yourself. I understand. You don't want to lose anything that's sentimental to you. So, my condolences, bro. Hope you succeed. I ain't a hater. Feel me? Even though you did some slimy shit, it's all love around here. No hate. So, I want to clear some things up because the video that he posted, he was saying some shit that I don't really necessarily agree with. I don't think is the 100% truth. It's not even some truth to it, but there's definitely he's hiding some parts that describe the situation a lot better. The things that he said is making me look crazy. The things that he said that I'm unprofessional and I don't know what I'm doing and some other bullshit. Anyways, on the day, so a little backstory so I don't go rambling off. Pretty much he brought his car here to the shop and I was thinking I was just deleting 3 codes and he was on his way. Came here, I plugged in a OBD2 thingy.
OBD, whatever it's called.
Which he describes. I'll put the video there, OBD thingy. I understand that new people in the car community every day, they don't understand the terminologies about cars and stuff like that, and they don't know what things are. It's okay, feel me? It's okay. We all start from somewhere. I ain't know shit at one point, so we're here to teach and not make fun of people and not judge or whatever. So OBD2 thingy that he was talking about is something like this. Right? It's a snap-on scanner, whatever. This is what he's referring to. It was this whole thing. It wasn't just a thingy. It was this whole piece. But this is what I plugged into his OBD2 port underneath the steering wheel in his Q50. So I plugged this in and I scanned the codes. It wasn't this exact scanner, but I'll put a picture of it in the video. And I had 3 codes about nothing major, right? It was just the biggest one I think that was in there was like inlet air temp, which you need that because it's good to know your IETs, you feel me? Another one was like battery temperature and cold start runtime or something like that. I did that and everything was fine, right? His car ain't fuck up, nothing. Perfectly fine. Car started like normal, went through the maps normally. I always check everything works before the customer leaves. I said, drive around the block, just let me know if it comes back. He was like, so you gonna take it off? I was like, nah. From my understanding, he wanted me to turn it off in the tune, which I didn't know that, but I understood that later. So, and I didn't even do that up until the next part, because it came back again while we said that. That's when I had scanned it. After the scan was completed, that's when the car started fucking up crazy. And I'll put another video. I'll put a video up. If I remember, it was the needles going like all the way down to 0, like they weren't even moving, 0 RPM, 0 speed. The whole dash was unlit. Chassis control error, all-wheel drive control error, the slip light, VDC light, brake light, ABS, whatever. Everything was on. Right, mind you, the car's at a stop, just idling. Immediately, I already know, all right, electrical problem, right? BCM, electrical, even alternator, right? It might sound stupid, but if the alternator doesn't produce enough voltage at the idle or whatever, it fucks up. I dealt with it before in VQs. It's a little bit uncommon, but I've seen it before. So that's the 3 main things that was going through my mind. And I told him this. Alternator, BCM, or you got some fucking electrical short ground, whatever that's going on. The codes went away. But after a while, it would just keep doing the same thing. And this is before any tune, flash, nothing. All I did was just hit read. I don't think I hit clear yet. I lied. I did hit clear yet. I'm like, I already knew what was going on because like I understand from his point of view. Like, let me put this in perspective, right? To him, the mechanic clears it, right? Let's talk in general thing. You bring it to a mechanic shop, mechanic clears it. And after your mechanic does this thing on a tablet that you don't really understand that much, car starts fucking up, obviously, in your eyes, you're gonna think the mechanic fucked it up. Understandably, right? I'm pretty sure anybody would lean towards that as being a reasonable suspicion. Like, that makes sense why, like, all right, it was perfectly fine before he fucked it up. He touched it and he fucked it up. I'm here to make this video to explain that wasn't the case and positive that I explained this to him. At this point, I told him, I was like, bro, like, it's one of 3 things I'm not sure yet. I gotta figure it out. I had 1,000,001 BCM codes too, so I was like, even more suspicion that's the BCM. He said that I wasn't offering any money, I wasn't taking any responsibility, and that's the shit that pissed me off because I came here at 1 and he ain't leave here till like 10 p.m., which is honestly a disservice to the customer, but given the circumstances, that's what I had to do. Mind you, it isn't my fault, and I'm still trying to help him, which is the crazy part. And him saying that I'm not giving up any money or so on and so forth, like, I never said I wasn't gonna give any money. I told him to leave the car here, and I was gonna work on it for free of charge, even though this isn't my fault. I'm not getting paid for diagnosis. I'm not, feel me, I'm not charging him anything. In my eyes, I'm doing him a favor of figuring out what the fuck is wrong with his car electrically, which, if you know, it's a fucking headache to begin with. Anything electrical, good luck. It's annoying. I don't think he understood that completely, because his issue too was that he couldn't leave the car because he works. I understand that. A lot of people have that issue, which I completely understand. But you can't go on the internet and say, I'm not trying to help you and I wasn't trying to do anything when you can't work with me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's my issue that I had too. He said he told me he has a friend at the dealership. I was like, fine. Have him look at the car. Then we plug up Consult, which is the OEM diagnostic software. See if this is anything that can help us. So let me just ask for a diagnostics. I'll give you the money for the diagnostics, which isn't in writing, but I told him this in person, or I think over the phone. To have screenshots of the phone log. And I was like, I got you, don't worry. Sure, he unsent the messages too. I looked back. He said, it's okay, bro. I understand. Shit happens. We gonna get through this together. It's what he said. Cool. Mind you, I'm texting him every other day. I'm like, any update. He was like, Finny couldn't look at it. They're gonna look at it Saturday. Saturday, hit him up. He was like, he doesn't know yet. Sunday, hit him up. He was like, they couldn't look at the car because it's an art title. Fuck you, Hellcourt. Yeah. I have screenshots to prove that. I gotta post it in the video somehow. Is there anything else in the video that you remember that I gotta address? Like I said at the beginning of the video, unfortunately, his car ended up getting stolen. So he was pretty much saying that was my fault, which is ridiculous to say that a tune got your car stolen. I don't even know how you made that connection, but whatever. I get what he's saying. He's saying if his car would never fucked up, it would have never been at this place to begin with, right? Which I find kind of weird, because the same thing that this place told him, just leave it there and they're gonna work on it slowly, he was okay with that. Which I'm confused, because I told him I'll literally work on his car nonstop until I get it fixed. Just not that day, because I had to go somewhere. And it was a Sunday too. I did him a favor. It was a Sunday. I don't work on Sunday, just to help him out. Yeah, I find it weird that you went to the place that, you know what I mean? Even though I told you I'll figure it out myself. So moral of the story before the other part of the video, me clearing codes isn't gonna cause your car to freak out like that. That is literally, not to make excuses, but that's a prime example of underlying issues. Again, I don't really want to sound weak and pinpoint it to this, but it's like you kind of have to. Reflash on it, nothing. I knew it wasn't gonna work, but just to satisfy him, because I think he asked me to do it. Plugging up a scanner isn't gonna cause that. What I'm trying to say here is the car underlying issues. I don't know why he would just come at me, but it's whatever. That's the point I wanted to get across. I feel like I left that out the video. That wasn't my fault. If it is, I'll be the first one to admit it. Experienced mechanics, let me know. Just type what you think in the comments. Feel me? Negative or good, I don't really care. Feel me? It gets the views up, interactions up. Fuck it. Hope you get your car back, man. Moral of the story, not everything's the tuner's fault. I understand you can't please everybody. There's gonna be bad apples. Every tuner has a nightmare story. Wish it could have went the other way. Like, you know, life, shit happens. Hopefully you bounce back. I don't know, man. This crazy life of tuning. This is what it comes with. Stay tuned for more videos. Listen, stop motion. Motion keep going. You're gonna go all the way up this year. Gotta reveal the new shop car is nothing special, but new shop car. Dear, you want to say nothing?
Nah, that's it. Nah.
That's it, bro. Stay tuned for the next video. Most one.